the weekend, we were treated to the glorious sight of Steel Curtain completing its first lap. Or touchdown, I mean. The ride looks fantastic. My excitement continues to intensify as we approach a hopefully soon opening date. So, now that we watched the coaster make a few test runs, I thought it would be fun to update my overall analysis of Steel Curtain. Please note, the ride may not be running at its intended speed yet. The lift hill seems to be running a little slow, but that's usually how it goes with the first few tests. So I went to Kennywood on the 24th hoping to get some video of Steel Curtain testing, but it seems that the storm rolling in that evening held off the testing later in the day. I was told that it was testing early in the day, but unfortunately I missed it. Hopefully I'll be back real soon to watch it complete a couple laps. Right off the bat, the one aspect that I seem to have glossed over in my previous analysis is the first drop. I think it's going to be an amazing first drop / inversion. It looks like you'll be experiencing some good hang time during that corkscrew. The banana inversion also looks to be better than I originally anticipated because it doesn't fly right through it. I think it's going to have some mean horizontal airtime as you make your way through the 90-degree turn of that inversion. The airtime hill right after the banana roll looks to provide some good quick ejector air. In the video, you can hear the wheel gap as it flies over the hill. The Sea Serpent roll also looks to have a little hang time, but again, this could change if the ride's intended speed is a little faster. Right after the Sea Serpent roll, Steel Curtain flies into what I thought was going to be a sustained ejector airtime moment. But from what we're seeing in this video, I'm thinking it's going to be a good sustained floater air. Again, this might change if the ride picks up more speed when it's ready to open, but judging from the video I've seen so far, I expect this to be a nice floater airtime moment. The train seems to crawl through the dive loop, so more hang time I'm assuming. The same goes for the remaining inversions. The Top Gun stall, at first I thought you'd be moving too fast to get any hang time out of it. Now I'm thinking there will be hang time. It looks like a pretty cool inversion that the GP are going to eat up. That final airtime hill before the corkscrew looks to be a little slower than I was hoping, so probably some floater airtime. The corkscrew and cutback both look like to be fun inversions, really keeping that excitement spiking until you are on the brake run. Overall, Steel Curtain looks like it has fantastic pacing. The ride doesn't seem to have a moment to breathe. Well, maybe that short piece of straight track right before the Top Gun stall. But beyond that, this looks to be a fun, action-packed ride. Judging by the curtain testing that we've seen, Steel Curtain looks to be a fun attraction. I don't think it will be overly intense, but a good middle ground in between like Skyrocket and Phantom's Revenge. It will also be a longer experience than Phantom's Revenge. I can see this coaster becoming the new fan favorite in the park, well, at least amongst the GP. So this is hard to judge by only watching the ride, but it looks like Steel Curtain will be a smooth ride. Although we can't take a complete breath of relief just yet, I feel pretty confident that Steel Curtain will be a smooth ride. Also, the coaster seems to be really quiet, which isn't something that I was expecting. Unlike many B&M coasters, Steel Curtain seems to be quiet. Maybe too quiet, but yeah, it's nice being able to stand next to a coaster and still talk to someone without yelling over the noise of the roller coaster. So, in conclusion, some final points to rehash. The first drop looks to be the highlight of the ride. That has become my most anticipated element of Steel Curtain. Expect a lot of hang time, maybe not so much ejector air, but there seems to be a couple good spots of airtime scattered throughout the ride. I expect this to be a smooth, quiet coaster that will have minimal to no rattle. I see myself riding and getting right back in line, just like I do with Phantom's Revenge right now. Well, thank you for watching. If you want to check out more Steel Curtain content, I got a playlist dedicated to the ride, so check it out. As always, please subscribe so you don't miss out more great content coming your way by X Scream Thrills.